I've got a little story here, and I'm going to try not to fill up, and I know this story's been repeated over and over again. But in 2006 is when I started this for my son's battalion that was deployed in Habbaniyah, Iraq. That was the first Lieutenant Santa Claus that we ever had. I now send all the lieutenant colonels and the generals professional Santa suits because Santa has given me the suits, and the guys have a ball with it. I don't know any of these Marines that I send this to, but I don't care. I don't want thank yous. I don't want them to know who I am. I want them to know that I personally love each and every one of them like my sons or daughters, and I mean that with my heart. Well, at the end of 2006, when our guys had returned, I met a family, Mr. and Mrs. Bernie Koprinz, at the memorial service. My son had lost 13 guys that deployment, 13 of his brothers. And they came up to me and said, "You're the lady that sent the stockings." And I'm like, "Yeah, we did it, you know." And she said, "Well, my son wrote us an email about how great Christmas was that morning when they saw Lieutenant Colonel dressed up as Santa, you know, they're afraid of this guy. They don't want to talk to this guy, but here he is with grenades hanging off of him and carrying a bayonet." So it was the one opportunity where the Marines could really, you know, cut up with this guy. And the stockings. So they had gotten that email, I believe it was Christmas Day. Less than 36 hours later, Lance Corporal William Koprinz was killed in action. And his last email to home was about these stockings that we're doing today. And there's lots of other Billy Koprinzes out there that we have got to let them know that we love them and we support them. And I would like to introduce to you two very special people that have come into my life since 2006. And this is their son. Charlie, if you could move for a minute. This is Lance Corporal William Koprinz right here. And he has inspired me, no matter what's going on in my life, that I will continue to do this to all our guys who are home, because I know what it meant to Billy. And I'd like to introduce to you now, Mr. and Mrs. William Koprinz, Gold Star parents.
Well, she stole the story I was going to tell. No, that's okay. But, you know, I do have a story that continues from there, because we got Billy's footlocker a couple weeks after he was killed. And in there, we got to see the stockings. And funny thing is, somebody had sent an Instamatic camera, and the Marines developed the pictures that were on that, and it was of the stockings being delivered and the guys opening their packages. And it was just a real comfort to us to know that while he was away from home, that he was actually getting to celebrate his favorite holiday, and that is Christmas. So I know that if you get tired, you need to think that they are like 100 times tireder than you today. And if you get hot, they're like 100 times hotter than you today. They don't get to eat what we get to eat. And, you know, just put it into those perspectives. What you're doing, you're giving a minute amount of your life away for them to have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. So thank you for what you're doing for our Marines.
I just want to thank each and every one of you for volunteering your time. There's something you guys could be doing today other than being here. And I just want to thank you on behalf of Mom for Our Marines for being out here, giving of your time and your effort. Just thank you very much.
That's what it's all about. Yes, let's give them one big, huge hoorah. They are very special people.